The weakening consumer has hit some elements of the experience sector. After a huge year for concerts in 2023, with Taylor Swift and Beyonce having record-setting sales, artists are canceling shows left and right as consumers look for less expensive ways to spend the summer. Jennifer Lopez canceled her summer 2024 tour. She says to focus on family, but social media users, they speculate that low ticket sales could be the real motivation behind the decision. Joining me now with more on this, we've got our very own Rachelle Akuffo covering all things the business of Jenny from the block. Rachelle.
Indeed, it's been a tough block for her. I mean, we saw that Live Nation recently announced that J.Lo cancelled her summer tour. Now, when you think about this, she already rebranded this tour to tie it to her newest album, This Is Me Now, and her accompanying movies. And then it became a greatest hits tour and now reportedly cancelled, tied to some of these weak ticket sales and fans not really connecting with the new material, even before we heard about this full tour cancellation announcement. But she's not the only one. The Black Keys also shifted their strategy from these large stadium tours to some smaller venues as well. Plus, there's a laundry list of concerts and comeback tours for people to spend their money on. You've got Nicki Minaj, Bad Bunny, Olivia Rodrigo. Also, you got Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins, the Rolling Stones. I mean, there's too many things for us to spend our money on at the moment, and people are pulling back. So the timing for some of these big tours isn't great. As you mentioned, two massive tours already blew people's budgets, with Beyonce and Taylor Swift still ongoing as she continues the European leg of her tour as well. And it's no wonder that the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that May's movie and concert admissions prices rose just 3.4% year over year through April. That's actually the lowest since 2021 and the second consecutive month of decline. So some pullback there, but perhaps we could also see it as a signal of a return to normalcy when it comes to some of these concert schedules after we saw just a massive amount of money being spent. But we also polled a sample of Yahoo Finance followers to see how they were feeling, and more than half, 54%, said they are not shelling out more than $50 for concert tickets, 34% willing to spend up to $150. I think people are just, they're tired. They're tired. The money's gone, Brad.
Who was that 3.5% that's like, yo, $400, just take it. It's yours. It's yours. Just put on a good show. I mean, if your favorite artist postpones or cancels a show and you spend $400, what do? How do you get your money back?
So it's a little bit tricky here. For postponed or rescheduled shows, it does get quite messy. It's easier to get updates from your direct ticketer, say your Ticketmaster. And of course, everyone's going to be calling, so perhaps use some of the chat bots and things like that. Ticket brokers, though, they do not have to refund tickets in those cases. Attorney Lisa Schaefer from FindLaw.com says the decision to refund the ticket price is in the hands of the artist, the team, the venue, or the promoter, and they can leave that open-ended so that if you're trying to get a refund on a date that they have in mind, if they never come up with a date, you can't get a refund. So that's when you should reach out to your credit card company as well to try and get a chargeback, to say you're unhappy with your purchase. Let them investigate. They'll give you a temporary credit, but they still might end up siding with the concert organizer. But when it comes to a full cancellation that's not your fault, those you can usually get full refunds for, Brad.
Wow. Okay, good details. Good to know, especially as we go into outdoor and outside season. Rachelle, thanks so much.
Yes, get ticket insurance. If anything else, get ticket insurance if you don't buy directly from a Ticketmaster. Huh? That will cover whether it's their cancellation or if you're sick or late or miss your flight or whatever the case may be.
Well, I'm usually late, so that will certainly come in handy. Thanks so much, Rachelle. Appreciate it.